Welcome to the channel. My name is Grizzy and today we have a brand new Apex Legends video. In this video I'm going to provide you guys with new ways and tips to play Mad Maggie in Season 14 because let me tell you, this legend is absolutely wrecking the meta. If you didn't see the patch notes, Mad Maggie got some absolutely crazy buffs with the release of Season 14. Now Maggie's tactical riot drill had its projectile speed doubled, which really makes a difference with shutting down places where enemies are trying to heal or peek or take positions from. Now the biggest change with Maggie comes from her ultimate, the Wrecking Ball. Now the Wrecking Ball will travel twice as far while dropping the same amount of magnets, and the duration increased from 5 seconds to 10 seconds, so the actual speed nodes are on the ground longer, and the Wrecking Ball will deal damage to enemy placeable objects like that Loba's Black Market, Newcastle's walls. Heck, they can even destroy the Gibraltar's Dome of Protection. Now to me, the biggest buff to this entire kit has to be fixing the Wrecking Ball, blinding and slowing enemies. When an enemy gets hit by the Wrecking Ball now, it absolutely leaves them a sitting duck, and what is most crazy about the Wrecking Ball is that it has little to no counters unless that legend has a very specific movement ability at that exact right time. If you hurl a Wrecking Ball at a target, unless they can get to high ground immediately, they're going to be slowed and stunned, and you're going to be able to beam that target. Now I'm actually on the rank grind this season, and I haven't been able to play a whole lot of ranked in the previous couple seasons. I have hit Predator and Masters tons of times before. My rank is a little bit lower than usual in these clips just because it's super early on the season, but now we're on that Predator grind. So if you want to come over to the stream on YouTube, stop in, ask questions, get to learn the community and have a good time. Hey guys, before we get into the video, we got a new sponsor, BLAZINGBOOST. They offer Apex Legends services with no account sharing, so you're actually going to play with pros and you're going to have lots of fun, learn, and be 100% safe. As you can see, you can choose your desired rank in Battle Royales arenas, and if you want to play with 1 pro or 2 pros, you can get to Platinum or Master. If you want to focus on a learning experience, they can have hardcore coaching. You can still play rank, but it's an hourly based session, and you'll also get coached in depth on the way. If you have any doubts, you can check their Trustpilot. You can also use my discount code GRIZZY5 at the checkout for 5% discount. But anyways, the first major tip I have with playing Maggie in Season 14 is to utilize the Wrecking Ball in close range and indoor scenarios. Teams make a big mistake camping buildings when you have Mad Maggie on the team. If an enemy is holding a door against you, immediately destroy the door with the Wrecking Ball and stun them and knock them back to take space. Then you'll be granted speed boost inside the building to take over and win that fight. Now another tip and reason why you should main Mad Maggie is due to the EVA 8 buff this season. Although the Peacekeeper is still very good and viable, I personally think that the EVA 8 specifically fits Maggie very well. Now the Mastiff fits her even better than the EVA 8, but that's a care package weapon. But anyway, with her passive that lets her move quicker with shotguns and her speed boost from her ultimate, you're going to be moving extremely fast when you get close range with your shotgun. Now try utilizing the EVA 8 because since your speed is so fast, you're going to be missing a few extra shots, but that's okay because the EVA fires so fast and it doesn't really matter. Plus you're going to be so insanely quick with that shotgun that you can afford to miss a couple extra shots because you're going to be so hard to hit, and it's just going to be a lot easier to use that EVA 8 than the slower firing PK. And then that brings me to my next topic with Maggie, and that is what weapons you should utilize to dominate in your games. Clearly, shotguns are efficient, so utilize the EVA, PK, Mastiff, Mozam, but she's also exceptional at using SMG's close range with her increased speed as well. I recommend utilizing an assault rifle or wingman as your primary with Maggie, and then using a SMG or a shotgun for close range because you're gonna want to fight close range with this legend because that's what she's all about. Now, let's move into more of her fighting style and how you should look to play as Maggie to be most effective for your team. So your Wrecking Ball can now allow you to rotate across open fields and give you speed for rotations or pushes to enemy teams, and you don't have to use the Wrecking Ball to gain speed to push someone. You could always use it to rotate or even to try and gain speed to escape in a tough scenario. Now the main pro and benefit to Maggie's playstyle is controlling space and winning the positioning battle. Maggie Maggie excels at pushing and suffocating the enemy, so when you play as her, your first goal is to get damage and crack shields, and utilize her passive to detect movement and predict where an enemy will begin to turtle up and then heal. So Maggie's tactical allows you to pressure enemies and force them to move from a healing position. As you shoot the riot drill at their cover and force them to move, then you can continue to gain ground on them, you can use your ultimate for speed, and you can swarm the opponent with your teammates for a quick squad wipe. So Maggie is just such a good legend in the Apex games right now. She really can put a lot of pressure also on other highly picked legends like Newcastle, who is really seeing a higher pick rate. Although the Wrecking Ball doesn't do a whole lot to the Newcastle wall, her riot drill can really counter enemies hiding behind the Newcastle wall, and her Wrecking Ball can really force a team to move from behind Newcastle's shield. Also, make sure you're utilizing her Wrecking Ball against Gibraltar bubbles to totally obliterate the bubble and explode the enemy for easy shots. Now, one issue that Maggie can have as a legend is range fighting. In today's meta with Vantage and the buffed 30-30 repeater and the G7 Scout can pose some issues to Maggie. In order to counter this, pair her with legends who specifically can help her and the entire team to get in close with mobility like Octane, Wraith, or Ashe. Get in close with a movement ability from a teammate and use her ultimate ability to swarm your enemies. If you're looking for a legend to cause some destruction and really bowl over enemies in Season 14, then look no further. Maggie is hyper aggressive, utilizes shotguns with speed, and can be a massive threat in close range fights. So next time you log on, try out Mad Maggie, and trust me, you won't be disappointed. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I will be streaming the Apex Ranked Grind over on YouTube, so make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for future content and future videos, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm Grizzy, and I'm out. Peace.